Hey, what is the deal 300? This is Shaka, the urban philosopher, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you all very quickly. Yesterday I had explained to you all in a video that the woman should be primarily looked at to be a partner and not a cheerleader. Okay? I showed this to a brother yesterday in real life, and we were kind of discussing it. We discussed it briefly. And the brother didn't have any objections for real. However, he wanted to know how to encourage partnership and why this is not abundant within our community today. Who would benefit from partnership more than any other group? You know what I'm saying? And that is why I'm making this video today. Years ago, when I was in that Hotep circle heavy, y'all, one thing that I noticed is that there was not much promotion of the so-called black men and black women getting things done. Okay? Just in general, that wasn't really promoted. But I noticed that it wasn't really promoted for real. You know what I'm saying? Working together, accomplishing goals and things like that. I mean, they had a few needles in the haystack, but you did not see much of it, okay? Most of what you seen was lust and sexualization between us, which in my culture today, we consider that perversion, okay? AKA when it becomes the primary basis for most of what we believe are positive and constructive interactions, that is most definitely perversion, okay? This is one of the reasons why I left that Hotep side over there, okay? So today though, what can be done about this and how do we encourage partnership, okay? Again, in my culture, I believe that black men, we have to promote and sell the vision our communities should realize. Okay, and we got to stop letting other people do it. Okay, one thing we do not do, and we leave it up to these other irrelevants to do it, who corrupts it. Okay, one thing we do not do is promote partnership versus the typical R&B lover boy BS, which has a very short lifespan. Okay, especially if you lead in with it. Okay, now don't get me wrong, brothers. Okay, there's a time and a place, all right, to be this R&B dude. There's a small area for us to do that, small space, but leading with it is a bad move, and it's short-lived with problems that are just not really worth the complications. Meanwhile, if you notice something, when it comes to us being productive and getting things done outside of lust, guts, and busting nuts, you know what I'm saying? We are always attached to some other group of people. Again, a Jedi trick we got to pay attention to. This is yet another reason why we are willing to work with them, come to the table with them, take our talents over to them versus our own. You know what I'm saying? It's promoted a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we're not made aware of what's going on. This became something that was created to exploit in the 1960s. Okay, when they sold to us that we should take civil rights over independence and self-sustainability. Before then, black men and black women collectively were partners first, not perverted lovers. Okay? After the 1960s, welfare opened the door for this. Okay? Welfare opened the door for more perversion and less partnerships. Okay? This is just that was a culture that we adopted late 1960s and after the fact. Okay? Well, we accepted their twisted belief that partnerships are not really necessary moving forward. And we could do what we wanted to do within our communities, so as long as we were still willing to work with them in order to keep getting the social crumbs we were told was liberation before we accepted civil rights. Okay? This got even worse when much of our communities realized that moving forward like this equals government support. Okay? And I break this down in the clip that I shared today on the channel with y'all from the green room. It's a clip from the green room, and I just spoke a little bit on that. Check that clip out, because I explained that. You know, but today we have adopted this perverted way of life on a collective level. Okay? This is the reason men do things like give a woman a whole 10 for just her look. Okay? Or women choose men based on his outfit choices versus his decisions as a man dealing within this life. Okay? This is just the result of it all for the collective of our communities. And so because of that, you know, speaking on solutions and how, the changes will only come and happen at the micro community and culture level at this point. And I'm going to explain what those terms mean. Okay? I'm going to explain that extensively in a series, but not now. You know what I'm saying? Once the subs move to a certain direction, we're going to definitely talk about these things. But you can still promote and encourage these things at that level, and it will be effective. Okay? You can still do this with the woman at these levels. Okay? We have to get around to speaking more about micro communities and cultures though. But just for the sake of this video, a good way to promote this, bro, is just simply by doing more project-based things with the woman. Okay? Especially when you initially meet her. If y'all listened to my last channel, I'm big on men leading in. Okay? I'm big on men leading in. All right? You got to lead in with it. Okay? So when you lead in with it, okay, you probably make the first date about sitting down, kind of talking, you know, getting to know the person. But after that, man, a lot of your dates should be project-based, where y'all are reaching goals and things like that. Okay, bro? You know, get shit done. All right? So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there, y'all. Go ahead and drop y'all comments on what y'all think about this video below. Like or dislike this information. But y'all know what it is. Y'all most definitely need to hit that sub button and that bell, because I know I'm going to drop something that you're going to like. Alright? Anyway, y'all, this is your boy Shaka, the Urban Philosopher. I am out.